Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Airlines face seismic shift, Tesla holds line on deliveries, and Netflix soars with new subscribers. Plus, China's AI initiative and Apple's weak iPhone demand. Stay tuned after the short ad break to learn more about these top headlines. Low-cost airlines are currently encountering difficulties due to increased fuel costs and other expenses, as stated by United Airlines CEO Scott Kirby. These financial pressures are impacting the entire aviation industry and necessitating a shift in business models for low-cost carriers. United Airlines recently announced third-quarter earnings of $1.6 billion. However, their fourth-quarter EPS guidance has decreased. Kirby believes that industry restructuring will ultimately lead to a more sustainable and profitable future. It is anticipated that Delta and United will contribute significantly to revenue growth and pre-tax profit within the industry.
Tesla recently released its third-quarter earnings report. The company's revenue and earnings per share were slightly lower than expected. In terms of net income, Tesla achieved $1.9 billion under generally accepted accounting principles and $2.3 billion under non-GAAP measures. During the quarter, Tesla manufactured a total of 430,488 vehicles and successfully delivered 435,059 vehicles to customers. The company attributed the decline in volume compared to the previous quarter to planned upgrades at its factories. Despite this temporary setback, Tesla remains confident in its ability to deliver a total of 1.8 million vehicles by the end of this year. However, operating margin decreased to 7.6% of sales due to reduced average selling prices and pricing cuts implemented by the company. In addition to financial updates, Tesla also provided information on its production growth plans. Notably, it confirmed that production for the highly anticipated Cybertruck is still on track for later this year.
U.S. stocks closed lower on Wednesday due to concerns over the escalating conflict between Israel and Hamas, which impacted investor sentiment. The 10-year Treasury yield reached its highest level since 2007, leading to a sell-off in bonds. The Nasdaq Composite, heavily influenced by technology stocks, fell by 1.62%, while the S&P 500 slipped by 1.34% and the Dow declined by 0.98%. Diplomatic efforts to ease tensions in the Middle East faced a setback with a blast at a Gaza hospital resulting in hundreds of Palestinian casualties. Among the S&P sectors, 9 out of 11 ended in negative territory, with materials experiencing significant losses. However, energy and consumer staples were among the few gainers as WTI crude oil futures rose approximately 2%. Gold also climbed as investors sought safe haven assets amidst geopolitical uncertainty. Market concerns extended beyond the conflict as worries about inflation and high interest rates persisted alongside political disarray within Congress.
Netflix's stock experienced a significant surge of over 9% following the company's impressive Q3 results. Surpassing financial expectations, Netflix added an impressive 8.76 million paid subscribers, surpassing consensus estimates and achieving a year-over-year growth rate of 10.8%. The company's revenue also saw substantial growth, increasing by 7.8% to reach $8.542 billion. Furthermore, Netflix exceeded forecasts with earnings per share of $3.73. Netflix attributes its robust subscriber growth to paid sharing and the expansion of its global streaming services. Additionally, the company confirmed price increases for certain plans in the US, UK, and France ranging from $11.99 month to $22.99 month.
Chinese President Xi Jinping announced at the Belt and Road Forum that China will adopt a comprehensive approach to regulate artificial intelligence, which differs from the United States. The Chinese AI framework focuses on development, security, and governance with the goal of enhancing reliability, security, and fairness in AI. China also emphasizes mutual respect and cooperation in global AI governance. In contrast, the U.S. has imposed export restrictions on advanced semiconductor technology used in AI due to concerns about national security. Additionally, both the European Union and Japan have expressed their positions regarding governing AI.
In Tesla news, experts suggest that despite a price war in the electric vehicle market, the company is considered undervalued by 29% and is recommended as a buy. Investors are eagerly anticipating Tesla's Q3 earnings report, with particular attention on energy margins. The question arises, is Tesla still a good investment? Let's delve into 3 key questions to consider.
Demand for Apple's iPhone 15 is experiencing a decline compared to last year's model. This is evident through shorter wait times in the US, China, Europe, and Japan. The decrease in demand suggests that the new and expensive phones are not as popular as they were previously. However, it is worth noting that wait times for low-end models continue to remain high. UBS analysts have issued a warning regarding potential risks to iPhone unit estimates due to the decreased demand. Despite upcoming holiday season catalysts, Apple's growth may be constrained by the competitive landscape and macro environment. In related news, Apple shares closed down 0.7% on Wednesday.
Albemarle experienced a significant setback on Wednesday. Its stock price plummeted by 9.6% on the S&P 500 index. Bank of America downgraded Albemarle from a neutral rating to underperform. The reason behind this downgrade is an anticipated oversupply of lithium in the market, which is expected to persist until 2025. The oversupply of lithium is projected to have adverse effects on Albemarle's earnings and margins as it strives for growth while depleting its cash reserves. To address a potential capital expenditure shortfall, the company might need to secure $2 billion in debt financing within the next 2 years. Furthermore, Albemarle recently finalized a restructuring agreement with Mineral Resources, an Australian lithium producer. This deal has a value of up to $400 million. Another company affected by Bank of America's downgrading was SQM, listed as SQM on the New York Stock Exchange. As a result of reduced lithium price assumptions through 2025 made by BofA's global commodities team, SQM witnessed its stock price decline by 6.8% on Wednesday.
Devon Energy is reportedly considering acquiring Marathon Oil in order to expand its presence in the U.S. shale industry, as reported by Bloomberg. Both companies currently operate in the same regions, and a potential deal could significantly enhance Devon's scale within the market. Furthermore, Devon has expressed interest in Crown Rock LP, a producer located in the Permian Basin. If this acquisition were to take place, Crown Rock LP could potentially be valued at over $10 billion. It is worth noting that this would be Devon's largest acquisition since its takeover of WPX Energy earlier this year for $2.6 billion. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of the Daily Business and Finance Show. Stay informed, stay inspired, and we'll catch you next time. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Good night for now, until we cross paths again tomorrow.
This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.